AirPods. Some of you may have noticed I'm still wearing mine because I forgot to remove them before I started recording. Say what you will about Apple products. Lord knows I've said more than my fair share. But they're super ugly. They're always so boring. Why are they so uniform? Why the aesthetic of just simple and white and they easily fall on the ground? It's just unnecessary. So today I'm going to be unboringifying, unboringing. I'm going to be unboringing my AirPods. Not the actual ear part, but the case. Let me bring you over to my studio. It's here. Now, as anybody with two left nipples can see, I've had these AirPods for a while. They're covered in paint, covered in scratches, and they've seen probably better days. Insides, well, the magnet pieces get something in there, and it's impossible to remove. First step I'm gonna have to do is sand this bad boy and get rid of the 3D parts of the paint. So let's take care of that now. Now, as you can't see, it's been sanded. Hard to tell the difference. Anywho, designs. Let's go through. I made 9 potential designs. And before I even drew the first one, I already knew which one I was going to do. See if you can spot it. First up, we got escape pods. I thought that was fun. Second, I don't know why, but I thought it would be funny to dress it up like a cardboard box or a wooden crate and then just write the word eggs on it. I don't know why. Then I thought of a treasure chest, my OC, a little robot, a snack, a space theme. We got a foggy forest scene, a jukebox, and a Fallout version. Uh, that is going to be painted to look like it's all broken up and stuff. If you hear my dog eating in the background, it's because every single time I press record, she makes all the noises possible. Eagle-mouthed viewers would have known just by looking at all these which one I was already going to do. It's the robot. I've got a fascination with this little robot I keep drawing. You can see it here. You can see it on my robot Live Laugh Love cross stitch that I made. You could see it in this little diorama I made. You can see it in the video game I made. He's just, I love the little design. You can see him in the comics I've made. I just love this little design. Just a little dumbass robot. So that's what I'm gonna do it as. That looks like an orange to me. And let's just slap it on down. We're gonna want to do a base coat of orange. Get in the mouth part. Now, after several coats of orange and a coat of a clear coat, it's time for some eyes. And they're gonna go right about here. So we're gonna go with an eyeball right here-ish. Boom. Boom. A round eye with a square brush. Okay, pretty good. And now, another one over here seems pretty good. The key to doing this guy's eyes is that they are not symmetrical. And they will be looking in different directions. Okay, now whilst those eyes are drying, I need to start adding some metal panels because it's a robot. So we're just going to be drawing some squares in different colors. That's pretty good. The key to doing robot panels is that they just go wherever the heck you want. Just put these wherever the heck you want. Now that I've got some panels laid out, I'm gonna go in and outline the panels. Normally I would do this with a darker version of the colors I'm already using, but to increase max cartooniness, I'm just gonna go in with a black. So, for instance, I'm shaking. This is, again, hard to do because my face is so far away from the model, so You get what I'm doing here. I have to focus on this. Now that I got some panels everywhere, I'm going to start putting in the bolts. And for bolts, my general rule of thumb is to sort of never put them next to each other, even if it means that it looks like the panel's not fully secured on there. I think that's a fun style. So, for instance, here I might go a bolt, and then those will be the only two bolts holding that panel on. And then down here I might do like only on one side is usually how I do it. That way it doesn't usually look overcrowded. So I'll do one there. I'll just randomly pick a side and say, okay, that's the side that gets the bolts. It's sort of inspired by the way that SpongeBob, when they do metal backgrounds, like for the Chum Bucket or something, it's loosely based on that, I guess. And now that we got all the panels installed, I'm gonna add what every robot needs. Just a little heart of gold. I'll put it right here. Just a little baby heart of gold. Because every robot is made with love. Or at least they should be. Now for funsies, I'm going to run around and add some rust. A bit of a rusty color. Just dripping down the panels where rust would probably go. There's going to be a lot of rust around the charging port. That's good. Good, we add rust. Rust giveth, rust taketh away. I'm going to add a little rust to the eye. I can't actually see the eye from my vantage point. Like he's been crying. Because, of course, he's got a heart of gold. And only people with hearts of gold can cry. That's totally true, by the way. Have you ever crowed before? Guess what? You got a heart of gold. And there you have it. After some white highlights and a couple coats of clear, you got yourself some way less boring AirPods. I still like the idea of the escape pods one though. Bloop. I was gonna paint the inside to look like a mouth, but I didn't want to mess with any tolerances or anything like that. And if I put paint inside those little holes, it could potentially rub off on the AirPods themselves. But we got a little robot with a heart of gold. I think it was a correct choice to use black for the outlines. And since it's a matte paint with matte clear coat, it feels weird now. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more fun with art stuff, I intend to keep putting more up. So I guess like and subscribe. Jeez. Why do I have to do so much to get you to like me?